Hi, I'm Ned and I make games. This video is from my live stream over on twitch.tv/NedMakesGames, where I'm live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 9 p.m. US Eastern Time. I'd love to see you there. All right. Okay. Hey, everybody. I hope you've all had a great day so far. Yeah, my Wednesday been a little busy, but we got a lot of work done, so can't complain. So yeah, today we're going to do something a little different. A viewer, well, my patrons, I've opened it up so that patrons can submit a project, a game or asset or whatever that they'd like me to check out on stream. And one longtime viewer actually submitted his game. So we're going to try it out for a while here, and then later on we'll give out some Steam keys for it that he very generously provided. So thank you again. But yeah, so his game is called Wordwise, and it's kind of like Scrabble and Tetris mashed together, so it's pretty fun. I'm not very good at word games, so I'll be relying on chat to help me out, I'm sure. I know he was gonna be here, so maybe I'll give him just a second. To see if he can make it. Oh, there it goes. Hi, Mad Science. Called Bookworm Deluxe. Okay, I've never heard of that one. But okay, so let's yeah, so this is Mad Science's game. And first let's take a look at the settings. Yeah, so there's full screen. I had to turn off music because YouTube is really picky about it. So, but he has like curated a very extensive library of music that can play. So yeah, that's definitely a plus. Then yeah, so this is some more info about the music. And then you can add or remove words. So I don't know, if you wanted to add in French or something, you can add it there. A couple more settings in the game itself. Okay, I'll check that out. But yeah, nice basic settings there. It's mostly playable with the mouse from what I've seen. So here you create a world, which is kind of like a save game as far as I can tell. So let's create one. We'll just call it Dream. And we'll enter it. Now I have to say, very nice shader work. It actually does look very good, I think. The grass blends in with the sand, and you can see a little bit of the sand peeking through the water down here. And yeah, I like the transparency on the blocks. But okay, so before we start looking at all that, let's take a look. Okay, so on how to play. So yeah, main thing is you try to match different words. So when you mouse over a letter, it will highlight. And then you can drag your mouse to try to make a word of adjacent letters. If the word is valid, the selected tiles will be highlighted in green. Otherwise, they'll be highlighted in red. Then directional arrows indicate the flow of the word being made. It has to be... Okay, so this is one thing that I didn't know until I read the rules, but yeah, word has to be 3 letters long. You may have noticed the numbers on the tile faces. Oh yeah, so this is kind of like Scrabble, I think. So basically you get that many points for using that letter in your word. A preview of the full word you're making will appear at the top of the screen and the bottom of the screen. A breakdown of the points, including the local word score, will be shown. Once the word is made, the points and tiles are used and added to your total score, which is down here in the corner. When making long words, you'll need to keep tiles on the board without using them. Yeah, so this is where the Tetris bit comes into it. So you'll make words in order to drop desired tiles into position to later be used in a long word. However, it's easy to accidentally move or even use reserved tiles. So yeah, I thought this was a nice feature. You can double click a word and you'll highlight it. So that way you can kind of remember what you want to do. And then you can zoom in on the board using the mouse wheel. Okay, here are special tiles. So there's wood, bronze, silver, gold, diamond, bomb, and burning. So much arbitrary math went into analyzing the lexicon with over 400,000 words to figure out spawn frequency and the tile face scores. Yeah, I bet. That sounds like a lot of work. Okay, so bronze, silver, gold, and diamond tiles don't have a face, like a score value, and that's because, oh yeah, they multiply with the total points for that word, I think. Bronze, silver, diamond, and bombs appear when words are made with scores greater than or equal to these thresholds. When a special tile is earned, one will always appear. However, this one and subsequent tiles will only have a 50% chance of spawning an additional tile. Special tiles can appear anywhere, even over existing special tiles, so use them up before you risk finding hard-earned diamond turning into bronze. Alright. And then, so bombs are unique, and they're the only type of tile that cannot be selected. A bomb will explode if any word is made that's directly adjacent to it. So, okay, so you gotta be careful when you make a word next to it. And when a bomb explodes, it destroys nearby tiles and leaves burning tiles behind. The point value of any exploded tiles will be added to your score. Burning tiles are tiles that were caught on fire from the explosion. Use them quickly because they have a chance to spread with every word made. Okay, so yeah, a burning tile gets rid of, yeah, so the multiplier is 0. So if you make a word with a burning tile, you don't get any points, if I'm understanding correctly. And then there's buttons at the top. Settings. Okay, the shuffle and rejuvenate. So a shuffle can be done an unlimited number of times, and it shuffles the tiles of the board. Then a rejuvenate throws out the board and gives you a whole new one. I really liked both of the effects for these, but I'm sure we'll check that out in a second. If you put in the effort with extremely long words with multiple diamonds or special tiles, you can make a huge boost in scores. Oh, yeah, I bet. You can also fiddle with the save files in JSON. Okay, well yeah, that's always good to know because you never know when you might have an issue. Alright, so yeah, you said there were more settings. Oh, the frames per second. So, okay, so you can show frames a second in the corner. I won't worry about that. Yeah, so like I said, I liked these. I won't use the rejuvenate because it's limited number, but I like the way that the shuffle worked. It's a kind of cool, fun effect, I think. But anyway, so let me try and make some words. Like I said, I'm not very good at word games, so if you see something, let me know. Okay, so I was gonna go for Pong, but yeah, since this is a burning tile, we don't really want to use up many squares because whatever we do is gonna give us 0, so might as well just use that. At least that's my thinking there. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, I guess. Definitely true. There's one. Rash. Oh, rasher is a word? Didn't know that. It's not bad points. Let's see. Okay, this X is going to be hard to use, but we'll get quite a bit of points from it. Oh, the Q will be even worse. Oh, but we're lucky it spawned right next to a U. Oh yeah, so there. Okay, well that was kind of anticlimactic because yeah, we can get apparently Well, I know that's the word in French. I didn't know that they would let you use it here. All right, let's see. What? Okay, so you can use names, I guess, unless Tasha is some word I don't know. Let's try to think of something cool to use with this. Is it silver? A silver block. Oh yeah, I wanted to check out the zooming in, of course. There's a lot of detail on these wooden blocks. Like I like that. You can see, yeah, I can even see some texture where the letters are burnt into them. That's nice. Can't see the word preview in the score breakdown. Oh, that's true. Let me think. Maybe the best way if I just made it a window display. And then, well, let me drag it. Oh yeah, there you go. It handles dynamic resolutions. Okay, that's a little better. Okay? So the word count in the bottom right is gonna be covered up by my webcam. I guess I could go like that, but maybe the best thing, we won't be able to see as much of that wonderful grass, but maybe I'll just do something like this. Okay. Okay, so if I could get an I can make a thing right here, which is a 5-letter word. Seems pretty good. Is this a word? Oh no. Okay, that's a word. Not too bad points. Not as high as I was expecting. Anyway, oh yeah, so I want to try to use this silver. Let's see. Let's shuffle. Oh yeah, there's one, but that doesn't, well, it's pretty good points, but I seem like, to me, I think I should try to get a bit more out of the silver one because it's a pretty common letter. Let's see. If I had a T, I could do catch. Oh, apparently that's a word, so it's about as good, I guess. If there's an E, oh no, well, I could do cash if there was an E, but show is French for hot. Okay, so do you allow all French words? That's pretty good, 84. I wonder if I could get a little bit more. Well, let's just go for it. Okay, so we got to 185, so now we got some bronze. That's pretty cool. Okay, so I'm gonna, I guess I don't really need to highlight them because they already look different, so. Okay. So we got an SH and a U. Okay, now is the multiplier, like if you use 2 bronze, does the multiplier stack? 400,000 means a lot of overlap and shared words. So you think like 100,000 of them are chemical names too. Oh, I bet so. Yeah, because there's some of those are actually really long too. Okay, so if I move something down here, I could get show. So let's try to do that. So I could do that. I think that would work actually. Oh look, now I can get shown. That's even better. I do speak a little French, actually. I took a couple years of it in high school, but I'm a little out of practice, unfortunately. So, like, I don't think I could speak it, but I do, I remember some vocabulary. Actually, I want to practice more, but I just want to find the time. Okay, so we got this U and this TH. Let's, so there's this, but that's kind of boring. I feel like I could maybe get a little more out of it. Let's see. Yeah, this U seems kind of trapped. I think I'm gonna shuffle. Oh, that's cool. They have different sound effects too. Maybe it'd be better if I left them on the board. Okay, well, this one, yeah, since it's at the bottom, that's also not the best. Let's try. Oh, chess. That's not too bad. My very low threshold of 4 letters, but let's see. Oh, okay. I don't know what that word is, but we'll take it. Okay, so here let me just do THER, even though it's only 2 blocks. I guess it counts the actual number of letters instead of the number of blocks in the chain. But either way, we can do a 3-block chain, which will give us slightly more. And then, okay, here we have era as well. Okay, but it's not showing up here on the top, so maybe that's a small bug, but not a huge deal. Here's lush. Okay, I was thinking we could get luscious, but actually it doesn't have an SH. Yeah, I think there is a small bug. Like, oh, here I can show you again. When I mouse over this ER block and then the A, it's letting me cash it in for points, but it doesn't show up at the top of the screen. So it seems like the points is going by the number of letters, but maybe this is going by the number of blocks. Just a guess. Oh, we can get song right there. Oh, maybe that's another French word. That's one you forgot. Okay, well, good. Yeah, I know how that is. My little note-taking program is my best friend. Okay. Yeah, here it is again. You can get thigh, but okay. Let's see. Well, it's easy for bugs to slip through the cracks, so. Okay, and it looks like it does allow names. You can get Liz right here. Okay, I kind of want to... Oh, here we got our first diamond. It's an O. Okay, so let's try to move that down. Actually, I think I'll shuffle because I kind of want to get this bronze off the bottom anyway. Okay, well, that's a pretty bad spot, but... Okay, I could get boo. I wanted to test... if the multiplier was like you could get ×2 then ×5. Yeah, use it with the bronze. Yeah, I think I'll try to do that. If I could get the TH next to it, I think I'll reset our shuffle again because yeah, I want to get it not at the bottom. Okay, so if I get rid of some of these in the middle, then I might be able to bring these together. Okay, if I get rid of this G... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I was going to say, if I get rid of this G, I could have made shine, but no more. I think I... Yeah, I guess I can do shown. It's not too bad. Doesn't really help with our plan, though. Okay, so I need to think, what do I want to do with this TH and this O? I could do those. If I move this S down and get an E. Okay, yeah, I should have thought about that. This cub, again, that doesn't really help. I need to get rid, I think. So I'm trying to think of words that have a TH and an O in it. And the only one that comes to mind at the moment is those. So if that case, I need to get rid of this A and the E. There's probably other words, but sab is a word apparently. Okay, I have no idea what that is. You always spend too much time to drop down an S to add one more tile. Yeah, I can see myself doing that. Okay, ing or eng is apparently a word. That's slightly more, but I think I should leave one of these E's so I can make those a little easier. Maybe I'll double click that one. Okay, we'll go with that. Okay, so now I need to get an S. Oh. Well, that was a mistake, but it was pretty good. Points anyway. Okay, that was a little anticlimactic. Let's do a shuffle. This is another cool effect. Okay, so it gave us all wood this time. I was hoping for some more special blocks, but that's okay. Now we can just put some words together. My eye is always drawn to these double. Like I said, I like the effect of this. Did you model each block or make like a texture for each block, or are these procedural somehow? Try to break the 50-point barrier. So you have to get 50 points at once. I'm kind of mad that I messed up on that diamond, but okay, so there's long. But I don't know, trying to... Okay, so it seems like I need to try to make a chain instead of just getting total points. So you did with offset the UV with a UV offset script per tile. Oh, I see. So you have like one texture for every letter. That's a smart way to do it. Yeah, I do love the water too, Dynami. I think it works really well. Longing. Okay, so let's see. So I need another NG right over here somewhere. Unless there's another combination that I'm not seeing. Oh, can you go back on it? Yeah, so I see this, but I don't see the other NG. I could just be missing it though. So here's an N. Oh, here's an NG. So if I move these down, maybe I can use it. Yep, this one. Okay. So we need to move all these down so that we can get to this NG. So I'll highlight that one. THI is apparently a word. Fog is a word. Okay, that's a good place to start. Move the TH and Y. You can make they. Oh, that's true. Although, yeah, I just messed that up. There's another one. I told you I'm not very good at these word games, so. NG has separate tiles. Oh, okay. Okay, well there's oh yeah, so here I can get the they there. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, that makes much more sense. Okay. Yeah, I didn't see the in up at top. So this is still 41. I don't think I can really get up to 50. So we'll just use that one. Still pretty good points. So food's not much help. Oh, did I miss? Yeah, I guess I could have done longings. I need an alt what's it called? A redo button. Control Z. Oh yeah, I did. I think I excluded all those words. It's nice, a nice feature for streamers, so thank you for that. This lad. If I had another D, I could do ladder. But I don't see one around here. Is that a word? Oh, okay. I didn't even know that was a word. Okay. Pretty good points. Oh, I can do pun. I've got to do that. It's an intuition, you tell you. Well, yeah. After looking at that dictionary, I'm sure you have a lot of words burned in your brain. Let's see. No, it's not gonna be a good place to start. So yeah, like I said, I want to break the 50-point barrier is what I'm trying to do. There's a bunch of high point tiles up here, but I don't think I can combine them. So you could place them all with symbols and brain plasticity would take care of the rest. I bet so. Okay. Here's that's pretty good points actually. All music is copyright free. Understanding my concerns though, yeah. It's even if the music is copyright free, somebody like a patent troll or somebody might have uploaded it to the YouTube database, so it's a little difficult to deal with. Okay, that's interesting. It's not really that many points though. I guess 20 is nothing to sneeze at, but like I said, I'm trying to get to 50. Probably, yeah, I'm probably not gonna be able to do it until I get more special tiles, so maybe I should just take my any high point words I can. Wonder if achoo is the word. If I move this R and P out, I could test it. Okay, it is a word. It's not really that many points though, but I have a word checker. Oh, how does that? Don't remember how that works. Is it? Oh, here. Click to see if a word exists before trying to align tiles to make it. Oh, okay. That's a nice feature. Yeah, I like that a lot actually, because one of my friends plays this one word game on their phone. It's kind of like this, but we're always trying to figure out if it's going to accept a word or not. So what would be the best strategy for me if I wanted to try and make special blocks appear? Should I try to just get as many points as possible, or should I try to get a big chain? I like this glowing effect. It's pretty nice. It seems like maybe just a wireframe, maybe not a wireframe shader, but like a transparent thing with post-processing on it. But so far, yeah, I haven't encountered any bugs besides that one small one, so that's really good to see. Okay, I wonder what SMA means. If the C and K were inverted, I could spell smack. Not that that's a huge points, but this K is 13. Could almost get smart as well, but okay, well I guess I might as well. You'd start by making groups of tiles about 3 to 4 the way down, marking them and then dropping desired tiles into place, building up to make long words, as points per word is the only thing that gives special tiles. Okay, so that's, I was a little confused about that. Okay. Yeah, I did see those point thresholds, but you probably explained it, but for some reason I was thinking that it's like total points, but okay, so I need to, yeah, so basically I'm just spinning my wheels here if I make short words. I've got to try to make a long word. So let's just find one. Yeah, I kind of messed up, but we can recover. Yeah, I messed up by making, accidentally using that diamond because I kind of, I feel like you get a chain reaction where you start getting a lot of special squares, which you can use to make more special squares. So I've got to build back up from the beginning. See the I and the NG together? Okay, yeah, right here. Yeah, so that's an ing. Yeah, so that's a good idea because you can easily add that to the end of any word. Or any verb, anyway. So maybe if I could find something with, okay, with this K, since it's pretty, a lot of points. Oh, here's one that's closer. No, that's not a word. Goadings. Oh yeah, so I can almost do that one. Okay, so I gotta get an S. Okay, well first I have to get rid of this O. Oh wait. Yeah, so it'd be Goating, and then I gotta get an S somewhere here, and then I gotta get rid of this O. Oh, it's not a word? Shame. Um, let's see. Well, we'll leave that. Maybe find something on this side. You have shake right there. Oh yeah. I need to double the points though. I can also go this way. I wonder if I could somehow get shaking. Drop that from above to make shaked. Drop the D. Yeah. Oh, I see. Okay, so this D. Yeah, so if I got an E and then the D there, I could make shaked. Yeah, okay, so there's another D. Yeah, this one doesn't work out. Oh, up here. Yeah, I could go shaked. It's still not 50 points though. But let's see. Let me refresh on the not the stats. The thresholds I gotta hit. Okay, so I do have to get to 50. So I almost feel like there's no point to make a word unless it gets to 50. If I'm understanding right. So yeah, I've got to make a really long word. Maybe I should just make a new world. I don't know. I feel like, yeah, this game, you've got to really think ahead because you need to make pretty big chains of words. Otherwise, you're going to find yourself like I have, where you've kind of placed yourself in a pit that's hard to climb out of, if I'm understanding the rules right. Because we could make shaked, but that would be not quite 50 points. Rejuvenate. Okay, let's see. There's an R. Okay, trying to find it. Probably be better to look for J's. Oh, you meant beside shuffle. Yeah, maybe that's what I should do. Let's try it. Okay, so let's see. Got some high value words here. Or letters. I can make zoom. It's pretty good. If I get an NG down here, I could do zooming. Is that 50 points? Not quite. Actually, I could almost do that if I just got rid of this S and P. But I think that's going to be like 45 points or something. Yes, sip. Yeah, 45 points. So I need to add 5 points to it somehow. I wonder. Well, an S. Okay, so I don't know. Is zooming's a word? Probably not. But if it is, I could keep fishing until I get an S. Oh no, it's not a word, unfortunately. Yeah. I'm pretty proud of that. That was quite a bit, but yeah, it doesn't. I think that's a dead end. Let's I'll leave this here because if I can incorporate the Z in something else, that might be my ticket. It's okay. What about okay, so I'll double click that. What about something with this W? Could maybe spell. Okay. Well, that's halfway there. What about something like sandwich? Not that I have the right letters for it, but the G is pretty good too. You see bushings. Where minor dropping needed. Can you point me towards the start of it? Oh, here. So bush. Oh, okay, so I gotta drop this down so I can get to this I, and then I can go like that. Might be nice if you could like click words and see how many points you get from it, so that you don't have to do that math in your head. But yeah, because I don't. Yeah, I think again this is going to be just a little bit below 50, but it's a fun word anyway. So let's see if we can get it. Okay, so if I drop this down, I need to also drop down these words. Okay, so actually if I did that, that's perfect. Oh, we're missing 3 points. Wait, okay. Blushing. Oh yeah, that might be what we need. Is it possible? Maybe if I move this row down. Yeah, so I think if I do that and then, yeah, then I can get it. And I think that'll give it to us. Oh yeah, because blushings isn't a word. Okay. I got my hopes up. What about... Okay, well here we got a Q. That's a lot of points. But yeah, for one, it's not next to a U, so it's going to be difficult. Washing is valid. Oh yeah, that might work. So we can use this, but we've got to get an A around here somewhere. Interesting. Okay, so I think, yeah, that should be enough points, I think. So yeah, all I have to do is find an A, so maybe I can get one to fall down. I guess it will have to be... it's going to be a bit difficult to fit it in, though. Because somehow I'm going to have to get the A to be in between the U and the SH. Which, actually, I don't think is possible, so... Oh, there's a U, though. Oh, or I have a U here. Let's see. Strip some of the bottom row below the mark one so you have more room to make words up top. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Okay. In fact, I think I'll just unmark these because it's going to be... Yeah, we already found out those aren't enough points. Washing. Let's see. Oh yeah, so I have the S. Oh, okay, well I need an S on this one of these rows so it's next to the Q. And then could use this Yeah, I think that would be enough points, but I don't see the vowels we need. So let's just get rid of some of these extra. So I need an S. Need words for fresh tiles, you must. Okay, so yeah, maybe we should yeah, shuffle. Well, this SH and ING is a good suffix, so I kind of don't want to get them apart, but oh, so here's an S. So I need an S in one of these rows. So if we can move stuff from the here. Oh. Well, that doesn't help a whole lot. I've got a yeah, this is nice, but okay, so I need to get okay, so here's another S. Okay, well here's an SH actually, so I can if I move these and then move these all the way down, then we could do squash. Okay, I don't know if that's gonna get us there either. Well, there's an I and an NG. So it's unfortunate that there's a letter in between them. I wish I could just move these over a little bit. Okay, well I think I will go ahead. Well, let's rejuvenate one more time and see if we'll get a special. If we don't get a special one, I think I'll probably just start another level or a new world. Because I want to see if I can get I want to get bombs at least. Okay, well we got this time it gave us some special ones. We got a gold even. So this should help, I think. So yeah, let's not accidentally use them up this time. Okay, so I can already do this makes me think of known, but these are kind of all shuffled up. If there's a W over here, that would be perfect. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be difficult to get both of them. I guess there is check, but I don't know how many points that actually is. Yeah, and actually, if I could get a C in this row, then we could actually do check. And then we could even do checks. I don't know how many points that would give us. There's also checkers, but that would be a little bit difficult. So let's so I need a C here. So let's just get rid of stuff on this row. Okay, we can do SUV again. Oh, is that the term of that? Term for that? I always think of like, you know, the sound that coins make. But yeah, that would work as well. But yeah, I'm trying to, yeah, so all these are, none of these are gonna help. Oh, well, here's an N though. Yeah, so if I get, here's an I, but it needs to be right here. There's also chunk too, which we have this N. Okay, so that might be easier to do. So I just need to get a U or an I here. Either way, we can go with that. So let's, okay, so that would work, but I don't really want to move this down anymore. Oh yeah, that one would work. Okay, here we go. There's an I. Yeah, if we could get a U, that would give us way more points, but yeah, we'll just see. Okay, yeah, I'm not really helping. We gotta get stuff off of this row. So okay. Oh, Thebe. Oh, okay, that's not a city. So that would actually get us almost there. Yeah, it really wants us to use an I, so we'll take it. Okay, will that bring it down too much? So what I need to do... Okay, so I need to... Okay, so I need to align these letters. Yeah, true. And then I need to get like an ing over here. Kind of want to go for like a really high score and get a U, but it's not being, it's not giving me the U. Yeah, we have one here, but yeah, we have to have one in this row. Okay, but anyway, so we're gonna need to bring this stuff down. Let's see. Almost get push. I don't know if that really matters right now, I guess. Uh-oh. Well, there we need a U, but it's in the wrong spot. So I don't... This is gonna... Okay, I didn't know that was a word, but we'll take it. Oh, a diamond. Hmm. Now, how can I use that in this word? Move these down. I just wish this was over. I want all the points. Oh, there we go. A U. Okay, so that is perfect. No, I don't want to move this down anymore. Oh yeah, I could have gone with that. Need to get rid of this. Okay, this T. I could do Tom, but I don't really want to move the N down anymore. So I guess there's all these. I think I might need to be careful because there's all these consonants here. It's going to be hard to make words. Oh. Well, this is a word. Okay, so we're almost there. I just need to get rid of this T. So I guess I can just do Tom, but let's... Okay, so if I did that, then the U would go down here, and then the N would be here, so that would work. Then I just need to move the T down, and then I can actually move this ER, and we can get chunker. Which I think will give us a lot of points, so I might just go for it. Okay, so let's leave these. So I have Tom I can do. Let's try to move this K down. So, okay, so it'll be CHUN. So the K should go right here, and then this ER should go right here. It's gonna be... CHG is the word? Maybe that's one of those chemicals. Okay, well I guess we might as well go for it. Gets rid of 2 consonants. Okay, cuz. So we just gotta move it down 1 more. Okay, that's 2 more, so that won't work. So I gotta get this ER down as well. So maybe I should move. Will that be too much? Oh, lad, this might be perfect. So I can. So the ER will be here. Let me just think about this. So it'll be CHUNKER. So that should be right. That should give me chunker. Which isn't even a word. Okay, well, still we get chunk. That's 180 points. Well, if that's not a word, then let's leave this around. Okay, so we have this I. So if I can get an NG up here, then we could do chunking, which I guess I should check if it actually is a word. Okay, it is one. Oh yeah, that's not the nicest word to think about, I guess. Oh, chunkier. Oh yeah, will that work? Okay, that does work. That's a better word as well. So I can do 2, and that'll let me do it, I think. And then we'll save the diamond for something else. Oh, wait. Yeah, because if I could get this diamond in it, it'd be even cooler. Oh, I thought maybe that was a French word. Oh yeah, I can if I find an R by itself. Oh, it's not that much. It's not that difficult to get. Like I can use this one. Okay, let's try it. Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that. Okay, so I just need to move this down here, pretty much. Well, these are both vowels, so it can't be too difficult to get a word out of them. But I just don't want to paint myself into an impossible situation. It'd be nice. Is there any way I can combine? Oh, okay. Oh, out. Of course. So I think that's our ticket. Okay. Oh, 1,500. So there's no. So yeah, I kind of. There's not like a chunky yours. Oh. Is that a word? I don't think so. No. I think this is. We shouldn't get greedy. I'll just go with this one. This is like an order of magnitude bigger than my top word so far, so. Oh, it gave me a bomb. Okay. My first bomb. Let's see. Okay, so I can get pour, and that will explode the bomb. But let's see. So the bomb gives you points for everything around it. 1,000 points is a bomb. Okay. Oh, you think I should go for pour? Because I was thinking that maybe since it explodes everything around it, I should just try to activate like one letter. Get the most out of it. Like I could do... Okay, that's not a word. Like I could do Abby. I don't know exactly how it works, but... Let's try it. So, yeah, technically pour gives us more, but... Oh, okay, so it explodes the entire thing. Okay. That's a cool thing. Very satisfying. Alright, so now I have to use up all of these before they spread. So let's get to it. So for now, I don't really care about getting good points because if I use any of these, it's just going to give me 0. Now we watch you struggle against the spread. Well, hopefully I'll get rid of them. Okay. Whew. I was lucky that time, I think. Okay, so now we're back where we started. We have an all empty board. Okay, so we've got... Yeah, I was lucky. So I've got to... I should have waited. I doubt I'll get another bomb. Let's see if we get... Okay, we've been playing for about an hour, so let's go a little more. Oh, good, I got a burnt, so... We could mess with the save file? Okay, well, let's just let this spread to see the effect. And I don't know, maybe I'll shuffle one more time, see if we get a special block, and we can maybe do another word puzzle. And see how it goes. But yeah, I'm having fun with this. Actually, yeah, when you think of it more of trying to get the most points, it's I enjoy it more than when you just try to, like, I don't know, match the most words as you can, because it turns into more of a puzzle over a word search. So Oh, I do like the glow. Let's watch it. The texture on this block is cool too. It really does look like charred wood. Oh, and a little smoke particle. I didn't notice that until you zoom in. Oh, what's that link to? Hmm. It takes it a while to spread, or is it, do I have to match other stuff to get it to spread, or is it real time? Oops. Oh, that's why you got your textures. Okay. I'll have to check that out later on. Oh, actually, yeah, okay, this is, I didn't recognize the... yeah, the domain, but yeah, I use that place all the time as well. Okay, so it's not based on real time, it's based on matching. Okay, so let's just match some random words, because I'd like to see the effect. Yeah, it's shown up in a lot of my videos, actually. Oh. I do appreciate that everything is based on matches instead of a timer, because sometimes you kind of want just something to relax with, and I think this game does a good job with that. Okay, there we go. Oh, that was nice. I liked the sound effect and the ominous smoke. Might be a cool, like, extra game mode. Ooh, Horoth. To see if you can turn your whole board into these burning ones. Can we see stats? Sure. They're probably not very good, but oops. Oh. Okay, so I'm only level 1. Is that based... I think the instructions explained how that changes, but... Yeah, so the chunkier was by far the best word, but we worked for it. So every 1,000 points equals level, so shouldn't... So I have 3,000 points, so shouldn't I be level 3? Maybe 10,000. Oh, okay. So yeah, this game definitely goes for the long game. Ooh, another burned one. Oh, every 1,000 tiles. Okay. How could does it show how many tiles I've used in here? Link, the last word. Amount of words made, amount of tiles used. So I've used almost 300 tiles, so I've got quite a bit to go, actually. Alright, well, let's reshuffle one more time and see if I can get, or rejuvenate, and see if I get a special block. I don't know if you guys can see that, but sometimes as they're flying away, I get like a flash, a bloom. Oh, okay, so we've got a diamond, so we've got to try to do that. Let's get rid of this burning one. Okay, and a D and I, so that shouldn't be too hard. Oh, you couldn't fix it? I wasn't sure if it was a bug or not, but it's not that big of a deal. Okay, so what is the longest word you can think of that has a D and an I? Not that for sure. Two D's. I don't see. Oh, here's another one. Yeah. Oh, did. I guess we could go with that, but it's not. There's got to be something better. Oh, wow. This is the highest point value I've seen for a tile. Forbidding. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, so the only one of those that has an I is middle brow and Eistedfod. I'm not even sure what that means. Actually. So we need an M on this row or this row, or I guess this row as well. So let's just use some stuff underneath. We can get sung. Okay, well another D, but guess I'm looking for an M. Okay, it's not giving me it. Oh, here's an M, but of course it's 1 over. Yes, like I said, we have to use it with this I, so it has to be in one of these rows. Oh wow, another diamond. Okay, so now I guess we need to see if we can use both these diamonds. Okay, well that Eistedfod actually incorporates an S, an I, and a D. Oh, well here's actually E-I-S. And then if we got a T and an E, Then we could have the double Ds, and then here's an O. So actually, maybe that won't be too difficult. Too many points equals a bomb. The bomb's fun, but won't lead to more special tiles. Oh, okay. So, okay, so I guess you don't want to get 1,000 points too often. What was the... Yeah, so if you get to 1,000 points, you get a bomb. So you want to get between 500 and 1,000 to keep the diamonds rolling, basically. So, I mean, getting Iced Fod would be kind of fun, but that would give us a ton of points. So maybe we don't want to do that. Although, I almost feel like it's within reach. Oh, there's a T. And then we just need an E right here. I guess that's kind of hard to do because it has to be right here in order to get to the D, so... I don't know, I kind of want to do it just for fun, but... I mean, you're probably right, it's not the best. Oh wait, no, I don't want to get rid of that T. Okay, well actually, there's that. So you almost have it, we just need an FOD. And I'm not even... Seems like it's being handed to us almost. Oh. Actually, wait, here's an O and a D, so I just need an F right here, and then I would have it. I mean, that might not be the easiest to get, but... Oh, I'm surprised that's not a word, actually. Mm. I probably... It'd be cool if I got it, but yeah, it'd be way too many points, but... I think I've ran out of luck now, because it doesn't seem like this wants to... combine with anything. Yeah, and then if I move anything here, it's gonna mess up how I've got it. So it was a cool idea, and I'm only one letter off. But I kind of want to look up on Google what that word means now, because I have no idea. Hope it's not something bad. But let's see. I could almost get siren, and that'd be kind of fun. But I guess I want to get up to at least 500. Fun fact, the mountains were once there, but the extreme poly count led me to make them into a skybox with the render to cube map option, which you then incorporate into the shader graph. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's probably that's a good optimization because you don't really need them to be an entire mesh. since the viewport never really changes. And procedural clouds. The clouds do look really good, actually. I hadn't really noticed them just because, I mean, I've been staring at these wooden blocks, but yeah, now that you mention it, they're very smooth looking. Yeah, I want to work more with skyboxes sometime soon. Okay, so we gotta use this stuff up. If I can only get rid of this G, but nothing is working. Oh, there we go. Come on. You want to give me the F, please? That's very true, especially when it comes to ambient shaders. Ooh. Okay, so silver. But yeah, I think okay, well, that actually gives us enough to get another diamond, but seems kind of a waste. I feel like if we can get 500 points using each of these diamonds, that might be a better thing to strive for. Oh yeah, I remember that bug. Oh, you're welcome, Mad Science. How did you end up fixing it, actually? Because yeah, wasn't it? It had something to do with the transparency messing up the depth of the water or something. Yeah, you've even got some. Yeah, I'm just looking at this diamond up close. You've got nice what's it called? Refraction. Oh yeah, that you faked it or something. But anyway, it's a cool little trick. Or it ended up looking really nice. Let's look at the silver one. I like the bevel. Your secret's safe with me. Alright, so like I said, let's not... I think this is telling me to give up on that long word. I think it'd be better if we can get 500 each with a diamond. So, because that way we'll be able to spawn another diamond and we can keep the chain going. I think that's probably the best way to play this game. Well, okay, so I is actually pretty easy. So I could do... Okay, so what's happening now is, yeah, we're just multiplying 5 by 20. So if I can... Okay, well here's an NG, so I could do doing, but I've got to use this I. Okay, well here I got that. If I got a G over here, but it still want to be 500, would it? Let's get rid of that. Or I could find some other word that ends with a D and then add IN and have to find a G somewhere, but I don't think thoughting is a word. Okay, that's an interesting way to spell Teddy. That's not that many points though, because E is only 1. That's funny. Yeah, I just noticed it was flashing. It seems like it shows this the purple over it when my mouse is not over, or it shows the purple outline when my mouse isn't over a block, but then the red outline when it is. Not very important, but oops. Okay, so you can, I should know that you can right click to get rid of a chain. That's kind of nice. Okay, so yeah, so we're just with this simple word, I already am halfway there. So I just got to find something that ends with a D. Oh, I guess I could go the other way around because here is ING. So, okay, that's apparently a word, but no, that's not a word. Okay, so let's, I think I'll get rid of some of this stuff here, move this down, and then so we'll maybe get some more interesting letters up at the top. Okay, no, that's not right. Hiding. Okay, so we're almost there. Too many E's. Okay, let's get rid of some of them. Okay, there's writing, but that's not worth. I mean, that's worse than chiding. I need to add like one more word, or one more block, and I think I can get there. Or if I could get I wonder if chidings is a word, and I could get an S over here. Let's see. I don't think so, but no. What about briding? Is that a word? That sounds kind of weird, but did I spell it right? Yeah, so bride is a word, but that's not going to give us enough points. Yeah, there's right. Writing. Well, there is Well, ridings is a word, I think, but would that give us the 120 more points we need? Well, an S is 6, so actually, I think that would. So if maybe I can get an S to spawn over here. Okay, here's an S, perfect. So now we just need to move it down, and I think that will give us enough points. I hope I've done the math right. Let's go one more down. Okay, so it can go. Okay, actually, it does have to go 2 down, so that's right. So let's. Okay, 500 points. So we should get another diamond from this. So obviously, we have the quote risk that one of our special blocks will be overwritten with a diamond, but cool. Okay, so now we have another diamond. So I think that's the right way to play it. Is you use a diamond to get up to 500 points or however many you can, and then you keep on doing that, and so you can keep the diamonds rolling. We're gonna do comprehensive application system. You'll use it to make WordWise 5. Oh, this is version 4. 5 will have more robust framework you can build upon, and then you can implement more features without turning this into spaghetti. You did pretty good though. The only thing started spaghettify at about 3/4 into it. I definitely know how that is. Yeah, like I said, I'm having quite a bit of fun with this. And we've already been playing it for an hour and a half. But yeah, I guess well, I mean, you gotta keep things in scope, but it might be cool to have some other, game modes. At the beginning I was starting to feel like I was stuck in a hole, so maybe it would be nice to, I don't know, maybe have like an easy mode so it's easier to get your first. Like maybe if you don't have any special blocks, it's easier to spawn one in. I don't know. But yeah, I think, like I said, once you get the diamonds, the game kind of changes and you try to always keep these special blocks spawning. And yeah, I think that's pretty fun. At least it is for me. But let's see. I think we'll go ahead and do a giveaway now. So this will be the first time I've done a giveaway on stream, so hopefully this will work right. I tested it earlier, but you never know how it's going to work. Yeah, it is really fun, Mad Science. I think you did a great job with it. All right. So, let's see. So yeah, Mad Science was nice to give us some 10 keys. Okay, so it already started. So you can type exclamation point raffle if you'd like to enter. And whoever would like to, just I'll message you with a key later on. All right. So let's see. Was there anything else you'd like me to try out, Mad Science, or? So if I exit and then come back, does it remember everything I've done so far? Sure, we can try that. I do want to show off. Okay, so you can say enter world. Okay, yeah, so it brings it back to how it was. Okay, let's check out the mirror thing real quick then. So it just kind of mirrors it left to right or something? Or duplicating it? Okay, so it duplicates it. So that's nice. So you can save a certain spot if you want to. Oh, did you use async loading? Yeah, actually the loading bar works really well. So you sorry, you don't even note it, like it doesn't freeze at all. So that's programmed well. Okay, well, let's look at the JSON then. So I'll close it. All right, so I assume it's in my theme files. Async wait was fun to learn. Oh, I bet so. Yeah, I forget what it was. Oh, I think it was from my previous stream game I was working on. I did a whole bunch with, like, what are they called? Asset packages. Oh, okay, so it's in my roaming files. Yeah, that makes more sense. Or, you know, app data files is what I was trying to say. So local low Unity. Okay, I see Mad Science Labs. Okay. All right, so we've got the player.log. No, thank you. We'll do that later, Notepad. Okay, so this is, you know, diagnostic stuff. Oh, okay, so here is don't open excluded words. Okay. Save data. Thanks for the warning. Okay, so this is cool. So it shows your score, your level, points. Yeah, so this is basically all the stats you have. Oh, it keeps an entire list of all the words you've made. Okay, so what? Tile info. Okay, so this is, yeah, so your current state of the world. So let's find our diamond. So I assume it's a different type. Oh yeah, so this is type 2 for K. I forget. I think that was the silver one. So the diamond is, I know we had a C diamond and an S, I think. Oh yeah, so here diamond must be type 4. Yeah, and then the S. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, if you wanted to cheat and get out of, yeah, I guess if you wanted to get out of a tough spot like I was in before, you could come in here and turn stuff to diamond. In fact, it might be kind of fun if we just change all these to diamond. So I made a copy of it, so I guess there's no harm in it. Okay, so we'll do this copy. Let's yeah, change everything to diamond. Just might be fun to see how it looks. So we'll find and replace 0 with 4. It might make up, I might mess up some of this stuff, but it's not that big of a, well, I don't know, maybe it is a big deal. We'll see. All right, now let's launch it. Kingdom is ordered different. Yeah, I think... Oh, wait. No, I don't want to do a new world. Okay, so we should have all diamonds, I think. Oh, yeah, we do. Oh, except one. We had the silver block. That's kind of cool that they, it does, Oh, so I gave myself more rejuvenates as well. Because it was at 0. Is there ever a way to get these back? Okay, so yeah, wood, 0. I think it did keep it. I like how each tile also has its own sound effect. Oh, what happened there? You get 1 or 2 by level up. Okay, I figured that might be how it works. Okay, yeah, I was wondering why this one spun around like that, but it's kind of fun anyway. I like how the glow shows up on neighboring diamonds. Let's just make a couple words just to break it. Oh, except now, wait. Actually, no, I can't break it because, yeah, I can't get any points because when you match everything, it just gives you 0. But I guess I get a point when I spawn more stuff in. So I guess what you'd want to do is make something that's super small. Like that. And then just make something with these letters that come out. Yeah, the irony. Yeah, so just this gives us 300 points. But ironically, that takes away one of our diamond points. But anyway, it's kind of fun just to play with it that way. No, we'll have even cooler sound effects though. Alright, well, I'll leave the raffle open. Verk is a word, apparently. Oh, that's... Yeah, I do like how the diamonds have real-time reflections. It's pretty cool. Sure, Mad Science, I'll do that if you want me to. But I'll leave it open in case somebody comes by. And it may just be that they, you know, have the stream open to listen to and can't type at the moment, so... But yeah, unless you have anything else you'd like to show, I think I might wrap up. I mean, these kind of, yeah, these showcase streams, this is the first time I've done this, so I don't really know. Like, I thought it might be kind of cool to, I don't know. I was thinking about if I could somehow, I don't know. I was thinking about we could maybe, for fun, try to recreate like the water shader or something, but I don't think, the problem is I don't think I can do it in an hour, so I don't know how well that's gonna work, but... Oh yeah, sung. Although probably, oh no, actually Sung does give me more. Oh yeah, because it does 2 diamonds. Does this? No, this one's more. Okay. I mean, sure, mad science. If you have the keys to give away, I'm sure people would take them. Well, you know about key bots. So, but I mean, maybe I can what's it called? Obfuscate them with a riddle or something. Maybe I can give them out to Discord supporters as well. Oh, really? Okay. Well, that's good to know. Ooh, we got a diamond randomly. Or a bomb. Okay, so if I activate the bomb, yeah, I think it will destroy all my diamonds, but I mean, that's fine. We got them illegitimately. Okay, no, okay, so it doesn't actually destroy all of them. Okay, so that's good to know. And then we have a couple more burning ones, but I think you can get rid of them pretty easily. Yeah, I hope that my video will convince some people to give it a try. I mean, I do recommend it because, well, I know you worked really hard on it and it's actually a lot of fun, so. Special tiles are immune. Oh, okay, so that's why there was so few burning tiles. I guess that makes sense because diamond and metal tiles can't burn, so. Okay, well. I guess I'll leave the raffle open for now. I actually need to go use the restroom, so I'll do that. And when we come back, maybe we'll pivot to my platformer or something like that to finish out the stream. So yeah, thanks Mad Science for being here to talk about your game, and yeah, for submitting it. I really enjoyed trying it out, and I hope everybody in the stream liked it too. Yeah, actually, yeah, when you first gave it to me, I was a little nervous to play it on stream because like I said, I'm not that good at these word games, but actually, the way that you made it work with, I don't know, trying to find long words strategically rather than like make it time-based, I think it makes it different than a lot of other games I've played like this, so I did enjoy that. But yeah, anyway, yeah, thanks again, and I'll be back. Just give me about 5 minutes. All right, thanks everybody for waiting. Okay, so yeah, again, thanks to Mad Science, he does have some keys to give away. So if you're in chat, just type !raffle. I think you do have to be following the stream, and then you'll be entered. And I mean, we have 10 keys, so probably you'll be able to get one. So feel free to do that. But for the last hour of the stream, I think I'm going to work more on the Mario Party minigame that we've been doing the last couple streams. I had hoped to fix that really annoying bug today, but for better or for worse, I didn't really have time. So I did investigate it a little bit. And I keep on going back and forth about whether I know what's causing it or not. So I figured the easiest way to test it is if we just turn off everything except gravity. I guess we still need to know if we're grounded or not. And well, I guess actually I should show what the problem is first before just talking about it. You see. So the problem is, you can kind of see it, but so when we move, well, first of all, the collider is dipped into the ground, which shouldn't be happening. And then when we move, it goes further in the ground until we stop and it gets pushed out. And it has something to do with the way the the ray casting is. And unfortunately, we have to do these kind of special ray casts because we can't, because we're actually using a capsule to cast, which is, since that's their collider shape. But we can't just cast the capsule from the actual size of the collider because I guess due to floating point errors, if you did that, you could clip through the walls pretty easily because if the collider is touching the wall, Unity sometimes will think that it's on the other side. So you have to actually start a little bit behind the capsule and then raycast in. And I think that that is the source of our issue. Like, excuse me, that came up quick. So anyway, that is the problem. And in order to fix that, I had shrunk the collider on all sides. And I thought to counteract that, I extended the capsule cast a little bit. But obviously, it's not working completely correct. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just test only on the gravity. And then once we can get the gravity to stop causing the collider to fall into the ground, then we know that we're on the right track. So it's still there, and one way we can test it, so here on the player, we can adjust the offset length. And yeah, if I'm moving it, because moving it shouldn't change the, like the amount that the collider dips into the ground. Gosh, my allergies have been so bad lately. Okay, so one thing I was trying to do here is I thought, well, maybe we should raycast 3 times, one in each like cardinal direction, but that would only work if our colliders are all at right angles. Otherwise, there's going to be some weird issues. And since the characters are circular, that's already something that's not at a right angle, so we can't do this. I also tried using a box cast, but it kind of runs into the same issue. So I figure it's either... Well, I can't figure out... What I'm trying to figure out if it's Unity's physics cast or if it's something to do with this collision logic. And when looking online, it seems like people don't have this issue, so I feel like it's my fault. Something with the collision logic I'm trying to set up. And so yeah, that's what we're going to try to figure out tonight. I had hoped to do it before the stream, but I guess you can't always help how much time you have. At least we got to do something fun already tonight, so I don't feel too bad if I'm going to hit my head against the wall for the rest of the stream. Okay, so we'll just do... first thing I'm going to try is just get rid of the capsule part of it and just do a ray cast. So it needs a starting point, which we'll do... Okay, so we have the center point. And then we'll add, well, basically this. So we have to offset by half the height. Except we don't have to do the radius. And then this length is the, I guess technically I should rename this to inset, but it's the amount that we shrink the collider before casting it. Okay, so I guess everything else is fine. Yeah, it takes the origin and the direction, hit info, max distance, and layer mask. Okay, so we're just going to do a single ray cast. You can't, like, we can't do this for the full game because the bottom is, oh, okay, so now it is working. Is it working? Let's, so yeah, if we change this, it shouldn't. Okay, well, I guess that's good news. So if we change this, it doesn't, like the collider doesn't move until we get to negative values, and that's because we actually would move the start of the raycast outside the collider, which is obviously going to be an issue. But yeah, so even if I, okay, well, if you go past a certain point, then it also messes up, but why would we have the offset that high anyway? That's kind of funny. It makes it like bounce up. Where's it going? Okay, so if you make it, oh, I see. If you make it bigger, okay, so the issue there is if you make it taller than the capsule itself, then it starts raycasting and hitting the actual capsule, so that's why it keeps going up infinitely. Alright, well, I guess it's good that it works with a raycast. Sort of. Does that mean I can't use a capsule cast for this? Because that would be a real shame. It's either that or this math is wrong. Okay, how do I want to proceed from here? Because we could, maybe I just need to, because we can basically remake our own capsule cast doing a bunch of raycasts. Technically it won't be perfect, but you could dig into the physics engine, loop every triangle collider in the render bounds, and implement an SDF to the capsule. That would definitely work. But yeah, we would I definitely wouldn't be able to finish this in probably by the end of the year. But yeah, doing an SF or an SDF based physics engine would actually be kind of interesting. Pull out my vars. Oh yeah, this should all be vars, huh? I tend to, I find, I don't know if it's a bad habit or not, but I tend to not use vars with these primitive types like this. I'm not sure why. It just doesn't stick into my head. Oh, yeah, yeah, I think I've been trying out all different stuff that this code is really messy right now, so I do apologize for that. Okay, so it works with ArrayCast. I don't really want to give up on the capsule collider because it's going to make stuff a lot easier, but I guess if it's just not going to work, it's not going to work. Why does it not work? Maybe, okay, so maybe I'm doing something wrong here. So we offset, so we shrink the radius by the length. And that should make, so the thing is, if you change the capsule's radius, it doesn't actually change its height, which is, I guess makes sense, but in another way it's kind of confusing. So like if I change the radius here, you can see the collider still touches the top and the bottom of the mesh. And then if we change the height, So if we want to, but for our collider, we actually want to like inset the entire thing by a constant radius on all sides. So we figured that out, that you, in order to get that, you basically subtract double the amount that you subtract from the radius, or you subtract from the height double the amount that you subtracted from the radius. So I thought that's what I was trying to do here. That's why. Okay, and then another way is that, another confusing thing is that the capsule cast, how you specify it is you give it the top and the bottom point. So, and that's half the height, and then minus the radius. And then I thought I would subtract the length as well. But maybe you don't subtract the offset length? Oh no, you must. Because, yeah, this is using the collider's entire radius. I wish that there was an easy way that you could... They don't have like a debug capsule, do they? Or a draw capsule? No. What about gizmos? No. I mean, I guess I could draw two spheres, but... Yeah, I mean, this code seems right to me, but not 100% sure on what's going on, but you could use the closest distant vector from a line, therefore you're always on the surface, and then you can inset. The 2 points in the middle of the spheres. Okay, yeah. Could do something like that. I'm trying to think. Let's just look up the API for this again. Make sure I didn't mess up something. So the center of the sphere at the start and then the end. Okay, what does... I wonder... Okay, so it says start and end. So I wonder if it doesn't like that the top and the... Like, I wonder if the start should be the bottom point, actually. Okay, let's read on and see. So, cast a capsule against all colliders in the scene, blah, blah, blah. The capsule is defined by two spheres with radius around 0.1 and 0.2, which form the two ends of the capsule. Hits are returned for the first collider, which would collide against the capsule if the capsule was moved along the direction. This is useful when a raycast is not given enough precision because you want to find out if the object of a specific size, such as a character, will be able to move somewhere without colliding with anything on the way. Capsule cast will not detect colliders for which the capsule overlaps at the start. Okay, that doesn't really... Yeah, I don't know. Okay, well, I guess we can just try it. I was going to say, like, they say the start and the end of the capsule, but I don't know if that means... I don't really know what that means. Maybe the issue is that they expect a certain order to the points here, and that's why it's acting weird. Oh, thanks, Opcar. Yeah, I'll hand out... I mean, you'll probably get a token unless 10 more people show up in the last 45 minutes of the stream, or you'll get a code. So I'll whisper you with it at the end of the stream. Okay, so now I put back in the capsule cast even when I flipped them over, and it still is doing this. So okay, so it's not that, unfortunately. So I feel like, let me see, if I get rid of, what happens if I just get rid of this? I'm curious. So if I get rid of the inset, will it just sit on top of the floor? No, it still doesn't. But that's because I think that's because I subtract the distance here in the fraction maybe. But that doesn't affect the raycast though. I don't know. I feel like this capsule cast, there's something about it. Maybe the way that maybe the radius. Okay, maybe the problem is this radius is applied differently than the actual collider. Have I started fresh yet? Well, I haven't like deleted everything, but I've kind of rewritten this code a few times. Have I watched Star Trek? Yeah. I haven't seen. I've seen a lot of the first one and the Next Generation. Remember when they scanned the ships with a sweeping scan? I think so. Okay. Yeah, so for the capsule collider, the radius doesn't affect the height, but maybe for capsule cast it does. So if that's the case, does it say here? The capsule defined by two spheres. Oh yeah, so with radius. So I think that might be the issue. So how would I fix that? Can you debug with something like that? I'm trying to think. I can't visualize that right now. But I think I might be on a lead right now. Because, yeah, like we showed, the actual collider, it doesn't work like how it's describing in the documentation. Because the radius doesn't really affect... Well, I guess it does kind of affect the spheres. But it's like... When you change the radius, it also changes the centers of these spheres. But with a collider, it's not like that. So... We are rubber ducks? Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, it's funny. Like just about every day, my friend and I talk about what we've done, like programming wise over the day, and it's funny. We always think about, just talking to each other. We're always able to fix bugs in our head, and we're like, oh gosh, we spent so much time, and the solution is right there. Okay, so that might be the issue. So what do I need to do? Do I need to... Well, now that I think about it, does it actually... Okay, so actually, yeah, when we subtract something from this radius, we're actually moving these top and bottom points more towards the height because the radius is getting smaller. So maybe do I need to like subtract the radius? Okay, I feel like maybe I need to get out some paper. Okay, but the thing is that we also want to subtract this height. So I think we actually need to subtract the offset length twice here. Like that. Because we're subtracting this from the height. And then we subtract the radius off of it. So maybe we should do, I don't know if this will actually help. So collider dot height minus offset length times 2. And then, yeah, we're kind of doing the same math, but maybe this will just make it more obvious. So when we subtract the height from the center point, that gives us like the point at the tip of the inset collider, and then we subtract the radius one more time to give us the center point of the top and bottom spheres. Okay, so I think that gives us different math than before. So let's see if it actually is going to work. Okay, so we'll reset the actual collider to be the correct size. Oh, it did work. Okay, so the real test, yeah, is, thank goodness. Yeah, so now when I move the offset length around, it doesn't. Okay, well, it breaks when I move past 1, but I think that's because that makes the spheres like move past each other. But yeah, so I can move it anywhere between 0 and 1, and it doesn't move. Okay. Makes me, I'm happy that I stuck with it, because yeah, if we had to because we could technically re-implement capsule cast ourselves using a bunch of raycasts, but that's going to be a lot of work, and it'll be less, what's the word? It'll be less reliable, because technically if we had like a really small platform, the character might just fall through it, but thankfully we don't have to worry about that. So yeah, I'm really glad I fixed that issue. Anyway, so I did just need a rubber duck, I guess. All right, so let's turn back on movement and hope that that doesn't break it. Okay. Okay. Well, it still is unfortunately doing that bit where it's sinking into the ground. So we didn't completely fix it, but we're on the right track, I think. Okay, so I got one good thing is that I'm trying to see, is it stuck into the wall? Okay, so it's definitely able to get stuck in the wall. Okay, so we didn't fix it all the way, unfortunately. Yeah, almost fixed. I fixed one part. So now it doesn't sink into the wall when I stand still, but when I start to move, it unfortunately does not. Like, it's unfortunately still is able to clip. So maybe that's because. So put in this effective length because since we inset the collider, we need to cast it a little bit farther. So that's what this offset length is about. But then we subtract it out at the end. So why would it work when we move straight down, but it doesn't work when we add in like, I don't know the right term, diagonality. So what happens if I turn off gravity? Does it not get stuck in the wall then? Oh, I'll just... this is getting confusing. Alright, let's exaggerate the offset. Okay, so yeah, it's still for sure. Okay. So yeah, when I move diagonally, it still gets stuck in the wall, but when I move straight on, it doesn't. That's kind of annoying. I wonder, let me see if... So that could be a couple things. It could be our collision handling, or it could be the raycast doesn't play nice when it's so diagonal. So instead of trying to slide, because right now I save some movement to slide. Let's say if we collide, I'm just going to set the momentum to 0. And set movement to 0 because we just won't try to slide along the wall anymore. And then, yeah, we just won't even do anything to a collision. So if we still get into the wall, I guess I could have messed up that code, but it's most likely that it had something to do with sliding, which I guess is fine. Okay, so no, okay, so we do get into the wall. So I guess it doesn't have anything to do with that sliding code. I wonder if it's because when we inset the collider and you move diagonally, well, I mean, it should be okay because the capsule is circular, but I was thinking that maybe when we offset the length, it's not giving the correct radius anymore. I mean, I feel like since it's circular, it should be okay. I wonder if it would work if I just made the capsule like if I just made it a sphere cast, but I don't know. We might still run into the same type of thing. I wanted to be... I'm kind of annoyed because I wanted to be farther on this project at this point, but I mean, I guess I shouldn't be that surprised because the character controller is basically the entire game, so we've got to get it working well. I'm just... trying to think, how would we go about debugging this? Yeah, we could remake it. I'm almost thinking about doing that. I just don't really want to because it won't... like, remaking it with raycast won't be as accurate. Well, I would think, but it doesn't seem like this is being very accurate. Yeah, it is doing a capsule cast. I don't think I can use my own code because I'd have to somehow get access to all of Unity's colliders and their like, what do they call it, octree and all that stuff, and Unity doesn't expose that. So I'd have to like write my own collision detection, which I really don't want to have to do. Yeah, let's see, it works perfect when you move straight against the wall, but when you turn, it doesn't. So I guess one thing I can try is do it component-wise again. I just don't think that will work. Because yeah, if I like cast one time in the X direction and one time in the Z direction, but the problem is since we have like some colliders that not right angles, I think we might get like we'll sometimes get inside. More debug lines, please. I guess I could turn them. I made them smaller so it reflects the actual size of the raycast, but I think I need to, yeah, I need to maybe get some better debugging. So actually, yeah, when we look down right here, we can kind of see what's going on. And I think it does have to do with the inset being, or just not working correctly. Yeah, I think I know. Okay, you can kind of see here. So yeah, so it works fine when the collider is right. I don't know if you guys can see this, but maybe like this. So here the collider is able to hit the, oh gosh, is able to hit the wall. But then when I'm at diagonal, you can't really see this at all. But I think the issue is since the inset, or since the collider is inset and when it moves diagonally, it's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like the Pythagorean law. So it's like square root of 2 shorter. So maybe I need to, if I made the raycast longer, would that work? So what I really need to do, yeah, I might have to remake this as raycast because I need to raycast like from the edge of the collider. Anyway, I think, yeah, doing this component wise will work. Yeah, I guess we can try it. I just don't know. I don't know how it will handle curved edges, or curved colliders. Or what if I went back? Because I had another system where I kept the same. And maybe this is the right way to do it. Instead of insetting, I just like offset by the distance. Or wait, so like I just offset the whole thing by like the opposite direction of the raycast. but I leave everything the same size. I guess the problem that way is that I could, like if I'm moving straight down, then it would, well, I don't have my jump on right now, but so if I was like in the ground or in the air and falling straight down, then we would only offset moving up, so the sides would maybe scrape against the wall and the game would think it's hitting the wall. So in that case, I have to shrink the edges. Okay, so I think, yeah, I'm gonna, well, there's probably a couple ways to do it, but I think the best way is to do, yeah, like component-wise cast. So we'll do a cast in the X, the Y, and the Z direction. And then maybe, like, I don't know if it'd be useful, but we could also just do one in the diagonal direction as well. But okay, so I'm not going to worry too much about I'm not going to worry too much about optimization right now, because technically, if we're going to do component wise, we could just do a sphere cast up and down, and then like a bunch of ray casts in the X and Z directions. Bool component. Gosh, I can't type. Component wise. So I guess this is really going to be about the same. So we just gotta give pop point. Radius. And then everything else is the same as up here, I think. Except instead of doing this character hit info, we'll just return Unity's raycast hit. And I guess, I guess I don't really need this function because I think we're just gonna return exactly what we were given. Okay, what's it not like? Oh right, I just don't need the var keyword, and then I also need to. Okay, so this is gonna be I know it's gonna generate a lot of garbage, but at the moment I'm just going to instantiate arrays right here, and if this does end up working, I don't need the private though, we'll make this more efficient. Sorry, I'm having a hard time typing tonight. All right, so then, okay, so is hit equals new. Oh, sorry, I just realized that the raffles text is getting captured on stream, so I need to add a, or it's getting captured on my OBS, so I need to add something so that it doesn't grab that text. So sorry about that. Okay, what am I doing? So component wise cast. So actually need this code up here. Okay, so actually the direction is not that. It's on the x-axis, but we gotta, if it's greater than 0, we'll pass 1, otherwise -1, and then 0, 0. And then you're confused as to the purpose of the capsule cast? Well, this is just, it's trying to see if there's a collision in the direction it's trying to move. Or what exactly it does. Well, it's kind of like a ray cast, but it casts like an entire capsule collider out. So I'm trying to use it because it would be, you know, it matches the actual character collider. But I don't know. It seems like it might be more trouble than it's worth. I don't know. We'll see. Thankfully, this is just a small game, so if this code ends up being a huge mess to maintain, we haven't lost too much. Okay, so now we can duplicate this for the Y and Z components. Oh, also, no, that's right. So the effective link, that's not actually right. I've got to do, okay. How do I do this actually? Do I add, I guess I can just add this length to each. I think that's fine. So I would do direction dot x times effective length. Is that right? Oh wait. Okay. I think it says effective length times direction dot x. So the expected location and actual location of the cast doesn't match. Yeah, so, well, I think it is matching, but it's not like what I want. I don't want it to clip into the wall. It's just the complication is that I can't like actually use the collider's dimensions in the cast because like if the collider is touching the wall, here I'm using my hands, you can't even see, but if the collider is touching the wall due to floating point errors, sometimes if you keep on trying to move towards the wall, Unity will think that you're on the other side. So you have to like start the raycast from before, like inside your collider. But that causes issues because you have to like, you know, account for that in the rest of your math so that you don't let the colliders sneak in or clip through the walls. Because you're casting for a smaller area than their collider actually takes up. I don't know. I don't know if this math is right. Okay, so I think that's okay. Oh, sorry, I meant the actual collider. My brain is obviously a little fried. Like project. Well, it's not. I mean, I guess it is kind of random because due to floating point errors, Unity sometimes will just decide that you're on the other side of the collider unless you give it that little inset to start. Okay, well anyway, hopefully this will work. Yeah, doing this kind of stuff is probably not best at nearly midnight my time, but it's where we are. Okay, so anyway, so now we have 3 casts each in the cardinal directions. And alright, so I guess we can, let's raycast debug. I should move this into the component wise actually. When you did void wall detection, they projected the raycast at random every frame, averaging the amount of all the frames. Oh, that's interesting. I've never heard of that. Maybe, yeah, if I can't get this to work, then I'll probably try something else, but I mean, obviously 3D colliders are possible in Unity. I'm just, I don't know, maybe I'm approaching it from the wrong side. I have made a 2D platformer before, and I did use something like this, but all the platforms were at right angles, so this component-wise cast was fine. I'm just afraid it's going to act weird around curved colliders like the characters, but I don't know, maybe we can adjust for that somehow. So anyway, we have 3 hit infos, and I've got to figure out the correct raycast hit to return. Using the line equation, that would work, but also... no, I think that's fine. It's just Unity doesn't really give you a way to get other collider data. But yeah, that's probably something else I can try. But okay, Mad Science. Yeah, I think I did have a lot of fun. I really enjoyed trying out your game. So any other patrons, please go to the pinned message on my Patreon, and you can submit your game or project. I'd love to try it out as well on stream. And again, if anybody would like a key to Mad Science's game, just type !raffle, and I'll give it to you at the end of the stream. But yeah, anyway, have a good night, Mad Science. Thanks for coming by. And thanks again for submitting your game. It was a lot of fun. And yeah, thanks for being a mainstay in the community. I really do appreciate it. Alright, so I guess what we should do is loop through these hits. And see which one has the small, like, I guess see if any of them are hit, and then use the one with the smallest fraction, because that's the one that was hit first, I think. Yeah, I guess this is going to be another issue. We'll have to... So, int smallest, or I guess soonest hit would be... Our first hit makes even more sense. Well, I guess we could just return 0. Then for int I equals 0, I less than is hit length. Actually, I think it'll make more sense if I just hard code this, because there's only 3 components. I don't think we'll ever have to expand to 4D platforming. Okay, so we need to find, I guess I have to get the fraction. So fraction equals 0. Or, okay, so we want to find the smallest. So this should be like float max value. Okay, so float fraction equals... Okay, and then the length is the direction. So it's actually this length times the direction, because we've got a remember we're dealing with components. Oh, can I? Actually, I think you can access them like an array. Okay, that's perfect. All right, so this should be hit infos I dot distance. Okay, so that should be smallest fraction. So if fraction is less than smallest fraction, then we'll set smallest fraction equals fraction, and first hit equals I. And then, okay, so the char hit info dot fraction is the smallest fraction. And then char hit info. Okay, so actually, yeah, we only do this if first hit is greater than 0 or greater than or equal to 0, because that means that something was hit. Actually, so I need to change this a bit. So this should be, we also should do a loop here. If is hit I. Yeah, because if it's not even hit, then this code wouldn't make sense. So now we can just copy this part. So hit infos I dot normal, or wait, first hit. Yeah, and before I want to leave this old code in case I end up having to revert. I don't know. This code is seeming like much more complicated. Okay, and now we'll return true, otherwise we'll return false. Okay, so what we do, we still have to calculate all this, and then we... Did I do that right? Okay, I did. And then we raycast in the X, Y, and Z direction. Then we do find the smallest hit so that we can set this stuff and return it. Technically you could hit two components at the same size and this would not be right, but oh gosh, I hope that well, I'm trying to think with a curve. Okay, actually, yeah, we shouldn't do smallest fraction now that I think of it. We should probably do like this absolute smallest distance. Which, let's just rename this to smallest distance. Okay, this is actually easier to calculate. I don't even, yeah, I need to cache it actually. Okay. Yeah, that works better, I think. So the name I does not exist. Okay. I guess one thing we could do... Yeah, is instead of returning a fraction, we would just return the amount that you could move in each direction. But let's just try this since we've already got everything set up. Okay, so I don't see anything. I mean, it should work because we already know that you can move straight. Okay, So I'm not moving into the wall, which is what I want. And yeah, you can see because when I'm raycasting, I don't raycast diagonally anymore. It's always just on the X and Y planes. Okay. And it still works when... Oh, okay, well, I gotta get the right keys. Yeah, so I can move perpendicular to the wall and it doesn't stick, which is what I was afraid that might happen if... But it's a little difficult to... Because it's like isometric, so I'm having to press 2 keys at once to make it move straight along the wall. But okay, I'm glad that we finally got that fixed. Let's make an angled collider. Because I kind of like this to work. Because I might want to have a little bit more fun, you know, levels. So it'd be nice if it worked with curved colliders. So let's see. Oh, okay, so actually, it doesn't look like it's stuck in the wall. Where'd it go? Oh, it was on the other side. Okay. I hope it didn't clip through. Really? Why in the world does it clip through like that? Okay, well, so oh yeah, so you can't just clip through. Other times it just bounces back and forth. I feel like... Okay, I don't know. This problem is kind of annoying if you can't tell. I don't know. I think I gotta give up capsule casts because I think what I need to do is ray cast also in a 45-degree angle. And pretty much no matter how you do it, there's going to be some angle that we might snip just slightly into the wall. I guess the good thing is, well, I don't really like that it's jiggling back and forth, but I guess it doesn't stay clipped into the wall, which is kind of nice, I guess. But, so what we can do, if I move to use ray cast, we would just cast a ray out, like in all directions of the sphere. Well, we can't do all directions, but I guess it would be in an arc in the directions that we're moving. I guess another thing we could do is just add a fourth that's in the actual, like, direction of velocity. I don't know. I think I'm going to need to do some more research. I feel like this is just... Well, I mean, we can't do it on stream, but it's just... I feel like it's not really that fun to watch. But, I don't know. But yeah. So we've got a little bit of headway, and I think I kind of know where to go from here. I just don't know if it's the best solution. And... like looking online, there's like not a whole lot of people that seem to be having my issues, so I don't know if I'm just being too picky or if I've made some strange mistake. But yeah, we'll see. We'll get it working. But it is midnight, so I guess I'll call it here. So yeah, thanks everybody for coming by and watching. Anybody who entered the raffle, now's your last chance. I'll send you a key. The rest of you, maybe I'll put keys on Discord or into the YouTube description, so keep an eye out. But I'll put some links in chat if you enjoyed the stream. I know this was a bit of a different one than usual, but I had fun, so I hope you guys enjoyed watching it as well. And but I'll be back Friday at 9 p.m. US Eastern, and because I stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at that time. I also have a YouTube channel where I put up a bunch of YouTube or game development tutorials. I'm currently working on one for Grass, which I hope will be out in a couple weeks. So yeah, feel free to subscribe if that sounds interesting. But otherwise, I'll see you Friday, and I hope you have a good couple of days. Bye bye.